Mason Inc. TV, Black Jesus, the ambassador to the streets, back to drop more jewels about the music business. RBI, man, real business information, music biz 101. This particular video right here is how to approach people that you don't know to sell your merchandise and to gain them as a fan and pushing your music. Now let's dig into it. Now, in order to pull this off right here, you got to have everything on your back end together. Like, you have to have a plan of what your whole thing, what your brand is, and what your brand is supposed to be. How you want that brand to be put out there. Also, next, you want to make sure that the product that you're pushing, the brand that you're pushing, whether it's your CD, whether it's your socks, whether it's your t-shirts, whether it's your headband, whether it's jump drives, whatever it is, make sure it's quality. You want to have a dope artwork. Matter of fact, it's part of the elements of hip-hop, which is graffiti. So having your presentation A1, your t-shirts dope, your CD cover dope, it ain't all bootleg looking, nothing wrote on with a Sharpie. You know, everything has been invested in the proper places, so the professional people that do what they do get you right. Not just letting your homeboy do your cover to your CD and now you're trying to sell it. That ain't gonna work. So you gotta put the investment in first before you can even hit the block, or after the show, or before the show, or wherever you are to sell your merchandise. You got to put that work in first. You got to invest in yourself. But once you get that quality look and it's ready to go, now we gonna dig into the subject. See, this music ain't never been for ordinary people. It's always been for the ones that vibrate higher. You know, that's what MCs are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not like anybody else. So with that being said, even when you approaching the people to sell your product, you want to be clean. Everywhere you go, you a brand. You want to look good. You want to have that appearance about yourself that when you get out, somebody trying to figure out who you are. That's the key to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the chicks, they gotta all want to just give it to you, and the dudes gotta want to be like you. That's the secret. But it all got to be within you. It got to be organic. You can't do what nobody else do. You can't steal nobody else's flavor. You can't grind like the next man grind. That's why I say you got to have a plan going into it. Now, once you approach this person, man, you clean, you got your look together, the product looking good, you step up to them. Now it's just all about the talk game. And you selling yourself. You selling your brand. Be professional. You know. Greet them. You know how you doing. You know what I'm saying? You know how you day. Independent artist. Out here working. Get my grind on. I have a CD that I'm working, or I have merchandise that I'm trying to sell. And my whole brand is just to make sure that I do what you do and go into your spiel and you captivate that person. You explain to them what makes you different. Why should I buy this t-shirt? Why should I buy this sock? Why should I buy that CD? So when you got the look to it and you got the feel to it, then when you're talking to them, man, you just chopping it up. But see, this is what separates the true MCs from, I guess, the rappers, you can say. Because the true MCs are the businessmen. And you get out here and they understand that you're selling yourself. So now it's time to do the work. Now it's time to grind. It's time to get in business mode. But at the same time, you still want that coolness about you. You still want that edge about you. You know, you still want to have that street knowledge to go along with that business that you're doing, along with the incredible music and the professional look to that product. And it's undeniable. Sometimes you'll run up on people that don't have it sometimes, Make deals with them. Some you might throw them a t-shirt, depending on who they are. You might throw them a CD, a pair of socks, depending on that person. But you always want it to look good because they might not pop your CD in at that particular moment. They might not rock that shirt at that particular time. But as time go by, they gonna look at it, and when their presentation right, it's gonna remind them of everything. And that's what's gonna give you that look. That's what's gonna give you that play, that fan, because now they got a piece of you. So make sure when you out here grinding MCs, artists, FMCs, R&B, whatever that you went to, when you're doing this independent thing and you're doing it on your own, you have to wear plenty of hats. And fortunately, in the streets is definitely one of them. We're going to take it back to the old school when we kissing babies, shaking hands, putting up posters, really out here grinding. But you have to make sure that you're approachable. You have to make sure that everything is in place so it'll be an easy sell. You know, it'll sell itself. You know, you won't have to overtalk, you know, your product because, you know, you got a Sharpie written on with your CD trying to sell it with no cover, just in the sleeve. Or your shirt, you know, it's your t-shirt that you're selling is not good quality, you know, and you know, you're trying to put your whole brand on it and we just not buying it. So approach is everything. Approach to the game, approach to how you do everything. You know, it's always a way to get it. So y'all keep grinding, keep doing it right. Stay with the promos, stay with that merchandise, because that's the bloodline of your company. That's what's going to get you right. And make sure while you out here selling that product after your shows and when you get off your set, always keep something with you. You know, book bag or something, you know, send old swag bag with you. You know, I know a lot of y'all guys in the purses these days, man, purses and fanny pack strapped across the chest and all that. Have your promo stuff in all that so when you roll, you ready to go, you know what I'm saying? So you can practice and get real familiar and aware and conscious about how you interact with people, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna get you far in this game, is how your fans feel about you. Do you have their heart? Once you got their heart, it's a done deal. So y'all keep grinding right, man. Had to put this video out here, man. Like this video, share this video. If you watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Y'all tell a friend. Get in these comments. Let's chop it up, man. Dropping jewels, y'all. Rallo Gesus. Go.